So so people, when they get home today, or if they're home now, what should they do after listening to this with with their
Yeah.
router and their modem to secure their perimeter? What should they be doing?
Gain access to it, make sure it's up to date, and change the passwords.
Yes.
When it comes down to Wi-Fi, because everybody uses Wi-Fi these days, make sure you're using the most current and most secure protocols. Make sure you don't use really simple Wi-Fi passwords, like passwords that are the same as the name of the access point or
Mhm.
your home address, like one of my neighbors does.
Oh, yeah.
you
Okay.
know,
Yeah. Mhm.
um, you want to make sure that you don't make things easy, um, and then depending on how sophisticated people are or how deep they want to go, they can install really simple tools. Something on Mac that I like a lot is called Little Snitch, and then something on
Say
Windows
that
that
again,
does this little Snitch. It's
yes,
really,
that's right, yes.
I love the name. So, and then there's a tool called Net Limiter for Windows, and what these tools do is they tell you about every single connection going in and out of your computer, and you have to approve them. At
Right.
first, it can be a bit tedious, but at least you know that when you see a connection going off to China, but you're doing nothing with China, well, it probably shouldn't happen,
Right.
right?
It
So
might be your air fryer.
it could be your air fryer or your drone or your doorbell.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
could be any
Yes.
number of things.
No,
Yeah,
that's really good.
absolutely.
And speaking of that, let's talk about reputable and non-reputable companies and types of devices. So, as far as people not having a false sense of security, but knowing where their greatest, more safety and less safety lies. Talk about the difference between, so we just had Amazon Prime Day. So you just bought, a Chinese manufactured air fryer from
Well,
China, and you're downloading the app and it's asking you for a lot of information. And you also bought a new pair of Apple AirPods.
yep.
So what's the difference in protection in those two devices for you as a consumer?
Hugely, or hugely. That's not really. uh, the difference is substantial. The products that are made overseas. So you have to remember adversaries. And when I say adversaries, I'm talking specifically on like the cyber warfare front.
Mhm.
Um, our adversaries will do absolutely anything they can do to collect whatever they can collect on us. Salty Typhoon actually is a great example that we can talk about later if you want to. But um, uh, they will use, especially state-sponsored adversaries, they'll use anything that they can to get into home networks because they know from home networks they can often get into other things and perhaps even proxy into important businesses.